Hey guys, this is Elias with Softfly, and in this video I'm going to show you how to import WooCommerce variable products using a CSV file and WPL import. Now, to get our file, I'm going to choose to upload a file. Then I'm going to load up my file and select new items, then WooCommerce Products from this pull down. All right. Then here on step 2, we just need to double check that our import file is looking good, that all of the rows are being detected correctly, and that we have the same columns as in our import file. Now I have here my import file, and this data is looking good. Now since that's the case, I'm gonna continue to step 3. And here I'm gonna drag and drop the elements from this right panel into the appropriate import fields like we always do. All right. Now here's for the show description, and let's preview to make sure it's looking good, and it is. So let's open up here the WooCommerce Add-On section, and since we're importing WooCommerce variable products, I'm gonna select that from this pull down and drag and drop the SKU here. All right, then we need to add the regular price, which is here, and then the sale price. Cool. Now you can hover on this question mark to know a little bit further about these options, but in this video I'm just gonna skip them and continue with our import. All right, here we have our inventory tab, so I'm gonna enable the manage stock option and drag and drop this stock element right here. Now for the low stock threshold, I'm gonna say 2, but you can use whatever number works for you. On the stock status, I'm gonna leave it as it is because this option right here will use the stock levels to determine whether the product is on stock or not. So that's very convenient for me, especially because I don't have any stock status element right here in my import file. So let's just continue. These settings, I'm gonna leave them as they are too. So I'm gonna skip the shipping and link products tabs because I don't have any of that info here on the import file, and jump into the attributes tab. Now for the attributes, we have size, material, and brand. So I'm gonna add 2 new rows, and I'm gonna type in here size, material, right, and brand. Cool. Then I'm gonna drag and drop the values like so. All right. And here I need to disable the invariations option for material and for brand because I only want to create variations for size. These are actually shoes. Let me open this image so you can see more clearly. All right, these products are shoes, so we don't actually need variations for material and for brand. So this is cool. Let's just jump into the variations tab, and here we need to check our import file and see if the structure matches some of these scenarios that WPL import presents for us. Now, the file structure we have is this fourth one. I'm gonna show you real quick here. So we have these products, and they all share the same title. So you can see here, these products are the same product, but they are variants. You can see here that they all have different SKUs, but the title is the same. And they have different sizes, but the material is the same, and the brand too. So this is the option we're gonna use. But if your file structure has another one, for example, this that says all variations for a particular product have the same title as the parent product, which is very similar, but in our case right here, we don't have any parent products here in our import file. So we don't want to use this option, neither some of the other ones. As I said, the option that we're gonna use is this fourth one. So I'm gonna drag and drop the title here and the parent SKU. All right. Then I'm gonna enable here the manage stock option for the variations, and the stock is right here. Cool. This one I'm gonna leave it as it is, and this I'm gonna leave as it is too. Now we're done with the WooCommerce Add-On section, so let's jump into the images one and drag and drop the images element like so. Keep in mind, guys, it's always a good idea to double check that you're using the same delimiter in your import file right here. Now in my case, I'm using a comma, so that's good, and here is a comma too. So let's preview and test. And as you can see, WPL import is able to detect these images. Now let's run a test just to make sure, and they can be downloaded. Cool. Now these settings, I'm gonna leave them as they are, especially this one, because I don't want to have any duplicate images in my site. You can hover on the question mark and it will show you a brief description of what this option does. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave them all as they are. Cool. We don't have any custom fields, so I'm gonna skip all of this. Then for the taxonomies, I'm gonna enable the product categories, and then I'm gonna select this second option and drag and drop my categories here. Cool. The reason I'm choosing this second option is because I have multiple categories here and they are separated with a comma. All right. Then these two sections, I'm gonna just skip them and continue to step 4. Then here on step 4, you can just drag and drop whatever values you want to add here as the unique identifier. You can read this text to know more about it, but now the easiest way, guys, is just click here on the auto detect button and WPL import will just choose the right one for you. Now the settings, I'm gonna leave them as they are, but same as before, guys, you can hover on the question mark and it will show you a brief description of what this option does. Now the settings, I'm gonna leave them as they are too. You're welcome to check out our website at wplimport.com or the other videos in our channel to know more about them. Now let's click on the continue button and run our import. All right, so this is gonna take a minute or two, so I'm just gonna pause the video here and come back when it's ready. All right, guys, so that didn't take too long. Let's see how our products came in. And we have 628 products, which is fine. This is the number of products we expected. Let's see how they look in the front end. All right, so we have this beautiful website and all of the products seem to be here. Now let's open this one up and see what's going on here. Cool, so we have our title, the prices seem to be good. Then we have the short description, some variations, and as you can see, not all variations have the same stock and all of them have different SKU codes. Or images are here, so that's always a good sign. Here we have our categories, then the description, and the additional information where we can see the material and brand elements that are not used for variations. Now let's see how this looks in the edit product page. All right, and again we have our title, description, images, SKU, stock management, then product categories, short description, then we have here our attributes. We have brand, which is not used for variations, same with material, and the different sizes which are used for variations. Here we have our variations, and yeah, that's it, guys. That's how you import WooCommerce variable products using a CSV file and WPL import. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more about how to import or export other WordPress data like orders, maybe some custom fields with ACF or whatnot, just check out the other videos in our channel or go to our website at wplimport.com. See you next time.